And in this chapter we're going to take a look at sweepers and hooks, and it's best just to show you really here. So I've got a dry sweeper, so I can drag that down, and then I'm after a piece of music, so I click on music and drag that one down. Actually I'll drag that one down here, and then down in the card player you'll see this SS button here for super sweep. And so what that will do is if I click on that, it will stick those two songs together and it will play the sweeper over the intro of the song, and it will finish playing the sweeper just as the singing starts on the song. We've linked those two together. You have to click the SS on the dry sweeper that you're after, and then if you watch over here, this is the volume control here, you'll see that Myriad will automatically duck that when it plays the dry sweeper. Now this one is 2 seconds long, the intro is 5 seconds, but even if we were to click this, it's going to start the song off first because it needs to play 3 seconds of the song before the dry sweeper, and then play the rest of the song. So we'll click on this.
Hot FM.
So, did you see that the volume control went down? I can do that for you again. So we'll load our piece of music up, and we'll go for a slightly longer one this time. Go for that one, and also if you were to have two songs down in the card players, I'll show you what happens. Go to our dry sweeper here, we click on SS, and it's figured out that there's two songs in the card players. Asks us which song we want to do the super sweeper for. We'll do it for this song, Wrong, and it's put the two SS's in red here. Got 13-second intro, 5 seconds for the dry sweeper. Even if I click on play on here, it'll start playing the song for us, and then when there's 5 seconds left, it will dip the song down and play the dry sweeper.
This is Hot FM Radio 24/7.
And so there we go. It's done our super sweeper for us. So they are sweepers and super sweepers. And we've also got the ability to do super sweepers in the log as well. Let me just eject that, and we'll go over to the log here. And if we just scroll down in this playlist here, we've got a dry sweeper, and it's got the plus symbol here, which means it will do a super sweeper over the intro of this song. So we'll just highlight this song, turn the log on, we'll go into live assist mode, and we'll just hit go to fire off those, and we'll just move along the song, and I'll just fade it back up here. So when the item reaches 20 seconds left, it will queue up the next item for us. So we'll just move along here, and then if we just have a watch. Because it was green at the end, it's moved on to the next song.
This is Hot FM Radio 24/7.
So there you go, there's our super sweeper in the log, and you can convert anything to a super sweeper just by right clicking on it. So this dry sweeper at the moment, this will just play, but we can right click on that and we can do change log items ending, sweep into the intro, and that changes the icon to a plus, and that will do a super sweeper into this track here. So that is super sweeper both from the audio wall and also from the log. So now hooks, and we'll go back to the audio wall here and to our music, and this one has got a hook added to this song, so we can actually just go down to right click and hook, and we can cue the hook up. It'll put it into the first available card player for us, and we can click on play. That will just play the hook that we've selected. So that's one way of getting the hook played. We can also right click and select add to hook player, or we can just go straight to play the hook straight away. We can add to the hook player. We can also then go down to the next song here, go down to hook and add to hook player, and that adds the two together there. So that's one way of playing hooks. The hooks just allow you to take a kind of sneak peek at the main hook of the song, the main chorus of the song, and using radio perhaps to take a look at the songs coming up in the next 30 minutes. So you can play a hook in the cart player, you can add to the hook player, you can also use the pad that we saw earlier on, so view display pad, clear that one out, and we can drag these ones in and we can just click on hooks, and then if we click on play then it will just play those two hooks for us there from the pad. From the pad also we can export as one cart as well. If we wanted to export this pad run of hooks just to one cart, then we can do. And we can also just play the hooks from one cart player. So that's what we'll do here for this example. We'll add that one in there. We'll also go for this one in between, and then we'll finish off with this one at the bottom. And so we're just going to play the hooks here. We can send those down to a player, and so one player, and then we'll play that for you.
In the next 30 minutes, in the next 30 minutes, you'll hear Hot FM. This is Hot FM Radio 24/7.
So there you go. And that's played a couple of songs that we've had from our hook player. And we can also do the same from the log as well. And we can actually schedule into the log to create some auto hooks. If you're using auto track as your music scheduler, let me just remove the pad here so we can see the log. If you're using auto track as your music scheduler, you can set as part of the clock in auto track to automatically insert a auto hook at perhaps the start of the hour out of the news. But you can also do it manually here as well. So if we just go to the top here, we can select here, right click, and we can insert auto hook. That brings up this item, and it shows how many items we want to take hooks from. So we're going to say from the next 3 items. So say just randomly pick some. From there, you can also reverse the items as well. So we're going to say 3 hooks from the next 3 items in just 1 hour, including this current hour. And we're going to start with a cart. We're going to start with number 1. We're going to have number 2 in between. And then to finish off, we're going to have number cart 15. And you can also add an alternative one in there to just move things around. And then as soon as we click on OK, it will generate this. And if we were to actually click on that, then it's automatically generated our hooks for us from the next 3 songs. You can see here, wrong, at the bar, and OMG. Wrong, at the bar, OMG, and in between we've got the little separators, and there's cart number 15 to finish off our auto hook. So that way is a very easy way to automatically create one of those for you, as long as you've got hooks set for your songs. And that is auto hook in the log and also hooks in the pad. And you can just play them straight from the hook player as well if you want to.